Hello everybody, this is Fallen Frog and today I'm going to show you how to edit clips together to produce a movie using ArcSoft Showbiz. This would be extremely helpful if you have the HD PVR2 from Hauppauge or the Rocket, any of those devices. I just did a tutorial where I showed you how to take a clip and record a clip in Hauppauge Capture and export that to MP4. So now we're just going to continue from there, and we're going to bring it into ArcSoft Showbiz, and we're going to actually show you how to make clips together, put them together to produce a movie that you'd upload to your sites. The first thing you're going to do, depending on whichever tab you're on, the Edit tab is the one I primarily spend most of my time on, so that's the one that opens up for me. But all you need to do is navigate to your Open folder. Make sure you're selected on video as well. This is the media types that you can bring in. You can make a new album if you wanted to, but you can bring in audio files. Color pages are just blank white screen. You can have a black screen, all these different colors, and you just drag these down like so. If you want to have it change colors, you can do that. But let's get rid of those. It's super easy to start adding clips once you have them in your library. We're going to go to video. These are all the video clips I have right now in my library. A lot of these are from Tomb Raider. I haven't uploaded that to my channel yet, but that's what I've been working on as soon as I get done with the Spider-Man 2 stuff that I've been working on. But you probably have just a number 8 if this is your first time opening Showbiz. X-Men training. There we go. Open. Okay. We've imported our X-Men training video, and you can see it pop up in the preview window. All we got to do is just drag it down here to our storyboard or our timeline view. I like working with the timeline view. It gives you a better representation of how long your movie is. These two buttons, active clip and entire project. Basically, when you hit play, if you have a clip selected, you are on active clip mode. And if you hit play, for this movie, it's not going to make a difference because it's only one clip long, but it will play through that entire clip and then be done. If you want to preview your entire project, you need to click on entire project. Now it deselects your clip. You have your cursor out here. If you hit play, it will play, and if a clip ends, it will just continue playing through all the rest of the clips. So it's really handy if you want to preview your entire project once you have more than one clip in there. I told you we were going to get rid of all of these intros, these different parts of the movie. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Once you've brought your clip down and put it on the timeline, click on it, make sure it's active. Your buttons over here will highlight. We're going to use the scissors. This opens up multi-trim. And what this allows us to do is pick a starting point and an ending point and cut out everything between those 2 points. So we hit, let's say we hit play. There's 2 play buttons. It doesn't matter which one you hit right now. That there will be a difference once we've cut part of this movie out. Which actually, let's go back right here. We're going to cut out all of this. To do that, I'm just going to find a black screen right here. We're going to hit start. And then what I do is I usually use the scissors play button. And I'll show you the difference between those here in just a second. Okay. That's good. Whatever. All you do, you hit the green button that marks a point, and then when you bring it to wherever you're ready to stop cutting, just hit the red mark button, and then these scissors will take care of everything in the middle. Now how that affects the play buttons, if we hit the previous scene button, it'll jump us to those marks we made. And if we play the movie, if we just hit standard play, it's going to keep playing through the whole thing. It plays through what we just cut out. I can't tell exactly where it started cutting because I just hit play, and it's showing us everything that was a part of this existing clip. So if we go back and hit the play with the scissors, this will only play our trimmed portions. It makes a jump over the scissors, and we get rid of all those logos. It goes straight from the Marvel logo. We go from Marvel right into the game, and then maybe from here we want to go ahead and cut out the main menu that's about to show up as well. So we can pause it. We can advance this. Each click advances 1 frame. You can see over here. This is handy. Let's go ahead and mark a spot, right here. We play this through. This was when I showed you the menus and we went through the menus. Just let it play through, and when you're ready to stop cutting, go ahead and pause it. I'm going to get through the menus and have the game actually load up though. That way it looks more like a presentation. There are times where you're going to want to show the video or show the intros though. And the menus. Let's just cut that. And you can see it's made 3 separate clips over here. We have the first one with the Marvel logo right there. The second one is this middle clip, which was the opening of the game where it says to press start. And then this third clip is, the opening of the game with the Sentinels. And then that's when it actually ends. And we're going to cut this out right after Cyclops dies. I don't want to show him coming back to respawn though. So we'll make a spot right there. The rest of this we can be done with. So I'll just hit this to go all the way to the end. Mark that. So now we've got 3 clips. If we hit our play button with the scissors, it'll run through all 3 clips. And what's going to happen when we're done, when we hit OK, on our main timeline right here, instead of having one giant clip, it's going to be separated into 3, these 3 that we see up here. Start menu, if we wanted to, we could take that start menu out. I'm not too worried about it right now. There's our movie. Let's hit OK. All right, there's our 3 clips. And one thing you're going to want to do as you start editing movies and putting work into your projects, you want to save your projects. You want to save them often as you can. If you're thinking about it, if you remember it, just do it. Control S. For the most part, it's Control S. Let's name this X-Men Training. And I also have logos that I've made that I like to use on my videos. So I want to insert one of those as well. Now, if I needed to import it, I could, but it's already been imported. So I need to get it at the beginning of the movie. So in order to do that, it's super easy. Just click and drag and then bring it over here. Once you let go, it's going to bring that clip in, and then you're going to see your whole movie. Now, before we actually preview this and I show you what we have going, I want to show you the transitions, the effects, and the text. You would use text if you wanted to add credits or a title page. I actually already have my own intro credits right here that you saw at the beginning of the video. And yeah, so I'm not going to need to do that with text, but just to show you how to implement it, I will. But first, let's go to your transitions tab. I like to transition with the fades, and I'll just click and drag one of those into in between each of my clips. Sometimes I won't do it, if I'm trying to. It really depends on the project, but you can use other ones as well. You can click on these and it'll preview it for you. You can see the first clip is the one that goes in, second clip is the one that comes back out. And you can, do those however you want to. There's also effects you can add. You can bring one of these effects down, drop it on your clip, and let's say you wanted to preview that. You just click up here on the timeline. You can see how crazy that looks right now. If we wanted to play it, we could do that. So there's a lot of neat things that you can do with it. If you put an effect on and you don't like it, just right click, delete all effects from this clip. There you go. Now our clip is back to normal. If we wanted to preview this entire movie, we got to go to entire project. Let's go to the back, all the way to the beginning, and let's preview this and see how it'll look. Now, if you notice, the Marvel logo was not on screen for very long. That's because we've got both these transitions in, and those take, those have an impact on that. So let's right click and delete make sure you select the transition itself. Delete those. There we go. If we had accidentally deleted the Marvel clip, it's okay. We can still get that. It's in our import library and under video. This is the entire project, though. This would bring back all of this. So once we brought that down, we would have to open the scissors and trim that and make it short again. But I already put a fade in here, and their Marvel logo already had a fade as well. So I don't think we needed to have the transitions. Let's preview it again. Much better. And the game opens. We'll watch it through to this point, and then I'm going to show you how to add text, and then what you got to do to produce, and then that is it. It'll be up to you to upload your own videos. You can upload those to YouTube or your own website. And the fade looked good, so I'm pretty happy with this. So this is, good project. Maybe I wanted to add. Actually, I'll show you what I like to add at the end of my videos. No, not sorry, not this. This arrow, this blue arrow, pictures. They work just like the color squares. Let's go to the end of the movie, and I'm just going to throw my website logo on there. I'm actually going to have that fade in as well, because that is after Cyclops' death. Which that's what I was talking about. You need to have entire project selected, otherwise it was just going to play through to the end of the Cyclops clip. But here, now we get to see everything, and we see the fade in. It's good. I like it. If you want to throw text on real quick, you just click on the T for text. You have all these different options for letters. You can use whichever of these you want. I usually use just, the white blocky letters. You can basically click anywhere up here, and you just start writing. This is one of the most basic text editors I've seen. You can highlight and change your font. You can change the size and a little bit of formatting options and the color. Um, move it around wherever you need to. Just hit OK. Make sure you have your entire project selected. Preview it. There we go. You don't get to transition with the text in ArcSoft. You'd have to make that on another clip and then transition that clip itself. I wouldn't worry about doing something like that your first couple of videos, but you just throw your clips together, and then when you're ready to produce, you just come over here. You can make it into you can create a DVD for it already, burn it into a DVD, or you can upload it to YouTube, or you can just create a file and have that on your drive and do whatever you wish with it. We're just going to go to create file. I leave these alone. I just tend to work with the Windows Media, the WMV. There's also the QuickTime, MPEG-1, AVI. I just use Windows Media Video, and 1280 by 720. That gives me HD, HD graphics, but they're not insane killer HD graphics that not everybody's going to be able to watch. So um, you want to think about that too when you're exporting your videos. Making sure that it's going to be the majority of the YouTube viewing population is going to be able to see it. So you just click browse when you're ready. This is going to go to my finished videos, and I can name this X-Men Training. And then hit start, and we are exporting our movie. The longer a movie is, the longer the clips, the longer it's going to take to export, and then the longer it's going to take to upload as well. So that's something you'll want to keep in mind as you're making movies. Um, you'll eventually get in a rhythm and be able to handle that yourself, and shouldn't be a problem for you. But that's pretty much how simple it is. These 2 tutorials alone uh, should get you started just on making your own channel and your own gaming channel. And if you have any questions or comments, definitely definitely let me know. Leave them below. Visit collectedleavings.com. You can leave a message on the videos there. I'll have them posted, and there's a comment section. You can get in touch with us. Feel free to share your work there as well. If you did this training, you go through the whole process, and it worked for you. We'd love to see what you had to what you got to show for it. So thank you for watching. If it helped, like and subscribe. Check us out on collectedleavings.com, and we appreciate your time. Thank you.